it's a tall building, and the other estates around here, they're not tall buildings in the immediate vicinity. However, they are hard to access by the vehicles, the fire brigades, I would say, and also I've said before, I think, that we don't have fire drills for council estates. We don't have community education about what would we do in the event of a fire. We don't know what the evacuation plan is. I've heard from people that they were told at the beginning by police to stay inside the building. So, there's that kind of confusion and, I guess, fear for other residents about what they do.
Reports, Simon, you may be hearing them too, of people calling from inside the building on their mobiles, suggesting to family and friends they might not make it. Other people calling from the building for help, flashing their phones to try to indicate where they are. Could you have any indications of how possible it's going to be to get anyone out who's still inside?
It's a really horrific story. I mean, I'm afraid I'm not on site. I'm speaking to you from the studios at BBC Radio London, where we've had about 2 hours of eyewitness reports from people who are actually there, who've been seeing what's going on. And the two things that struck me were this. One, the sense of concern of the way the streets are laid out in the area. So the two things that they're worried about. One, the narrow aspects of the street. So they were talking about eyewitnesses of firefighters unable to get their appliances through. In some cases, they were eyewitnesses saying that these firefighters had had to double back on themselves because they couldn't actually gain access. The second thing is the sheer scale of the fire. I mean, you talk about the eyewitnesses that you've heard from. I think this is right, that we're hearing people are in those buildings.